guys, it's the day before. We're about to lift the truck, taking it in the shop tomorrow. So one last look at the stock setup. Still raked, but so the goal of the lift is to still maintain a little bit of rake in case I want to add some weight. It's going to be more or less level with a slight forward rake. Damn Tundra next to me. Nice. All right, today's the day. Lifting this bad boy up. All right, we're going in early. It's like 7 something right now. Got our coffee, and I'm just gonna kind of like work remotely while they're doing it. And yeah, so I went with Underdog Motorsports, honestly, just because of one, how friendly they were on the phone, and second of all, they honestly just seem to know the most about the Eibach kit and the most about how to properly lift a 4th gen in terms of like replacing the needle bearing and doing the correction kit in the rear, and just he seemed to have a lot of knowledge on the Eibach kit too. So that's really why I went with them, and then every review was good. So yeah, we'll see if it lives up to it. So yeah, it'll be like 1.8 in the front and 1 in the back. So basically level with a little bit of rake in the front to you know, still be able to use the truck if I want to haul something. So yeah, I think it's gonna be super functional. It's not gonna, you know, it's not like a fucking 3.5 inch lift. So yeah, mild lift, and yeah, excited. All right guys, we're checked in. Just checking out some of the stuff they got. There's mine. Got the one with the reservoir. They got Baja Designs. Alright, next time you see it, be done. Shouts out to Underdog. Just sat at a Starbucks for like 3-4 hours, and then got Panda Express. And we're back at Underdog. A couple more hours, the truck should be done. Little waiting area. The truck is done, and I am absolutely blown away. It looks sick. All right, guys. There it is. Lift it up, stanced up, and it's looking perfect. It's looking sick, guys. The red looks great. See the coils there. And yeah, definitely lift it up a bit. Take a look at the front. Alignment looks good. Definitely gain some clearance underneath. The clearance underneath. Let's check it out from this side. Looks so good, guys. I'm so stoked. Let's see this rear spring. So this is the track bar correction kit. Keeps that thing where it's supposed to be. And there's our 1-inch lift spring. Let's check out the rear shocks. Reservoir. It's looking sick, guys. Couldn't have asked for a better shop to work on it. This side, passenger side, look at that bump stop. The JBA is looking clean. But yeah, guys, Underdog Motorsports. Guys, I'd 100% recommend Underdog. Work done on your Tacoma, take it to Underdog. Brett, I think his name was Daniel. These guys were super nice. And yeah, they knew what they were talking about, and they even gave me a great deal. There was some miscommunication on the quote there. So yeah, shouts out to Underdog, guys. If you're in the Phoenix area, this is in Mesa, but yeah, if you're in the Phoenix area and you want to get your truck lifted, you want to do anything to it, They stock parts here, they can order stuff, and they're just really knowledgeable and friendly. And yeah, it was a super great experience, so shouts out to Underdog. Well, the hood definitely feels like it's, you know, pointing up, but I think I'll get used to it. Let's see how it drives. All right, so right off the bat, I'm noticing with the stock suspension, like you hit a little pothole and it basically like sends the whole truck off course, and it basically throws the whole thing off. I just hit a bump and I mean, you can feel it, but the truck stays straight and composed. So yeah, feels great. And I know with the clearance, you know, more clearance up front, it's more air going under the truck, and hopefully it doesn't lower my MPGs too much, but I guess we'll see over the next few weeks. I don't think it should, maybe, I'm guessing it's gonna take me from like 17 to like 16.5 or something like that, hopefully. So yeah, guys, it's still getting a feel for it, so I will report back. So yeah, we got the old springs out, old rear shocks. I don't know what to do with these. Got the old front shocks in there if anyone wants them for free. Cool stickers. Katie, that's cool. That's a cool sticker. I don't know what this one is, but got my kit thing. All right, for a second I was worried because it kind of looks like it's squatted almost, but it's not. The back is an inch higher. All right, so I just measured and we're at 7 3/4 in the front and 8 1/4 in the back. So it's definitely not squatted, but it's pretty much perfectly level. It's just the ground right now is like really uneven, so it's hard to tell. Let's see what's going on down there. Doesn't look too fucked up. It's CV axle. The thing about these JBA control arms is you have to grease them like every 5,000 miles. So I do think I'm gonna get rid of this spare tire soon, because I don't think it's really gonna do me any good if I need it. But I'll get rid of that, get a full-size spare, and probably put it in bed. But all right, speed bump at 30. Let's do it. Composed. Look at that shit. Clean. Well, we did it. The Tacoma is upgraded, lifted, whatever you want to call it, but we did it. Spent a good chunk of money on it. I think it's worth it. Maybe it's not. Maybe I completely destroyed the longevity and reliability of the vehicle, but who cares? I can go buy a Honda Civic. Like, you know, life is short, and if you don't spend the money while you have it, it's just gonna evaporate somewhere else. So yeah, guys, let me know what kind of videos you want to see. I got a camping trip coming up this weekend, and yeah, I plan to do a kind of deeper dive into the suspension upgrade, and then just kind of a review after I take it off road and see if it's really worth it. But let me know what you guys want to see, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing, and yeah, guys, we'll see you next time. This build just keeps getting better and better.